Hey everybody, this is JR from West Virginia and Commonplace, and I am here to tell you about Anchor Nebula and their Go Anywhere series of projectors. They are some of the best projectors you can use when you're on the go, going camping, just even around the house. And these models include the Capsule 2, the Capsule 3 laser, and the brand new Mars 3. So definitely take time to go out and grab one of these projectors, and you will be immersed in an experience that you're not going to get anywhere else. Remember, Anchor Nebula is the way to go.
WV Uncommon Place. This podcast is a variety podcast that houses numerous series to cover mental health, empowerment, podcast framework, and various intimate theories to get to know the hosts. Along with occasional movies reviews and dives in pop culture with our event podcast episodes. The Uncommon Place digs into bringing guests on that stories don't fit the mold and are very different. WV stands for the great state of West Virginia, and every quarter we cover something in West Virginia. Stacey and myself, JR, are your hosts, so please come along for this venture to our Uncommon Place.
Welcome to West Virginia and Commonplace. I am JR, and we're going on a journey. First episode we did was talking about it was just a quick one about AOL and Instant Messenger. And this episode right here, I'm going to consider this, I just decided that I'm making a series out of this, so I'm going to keep going with it. This one is MySpace, the MySpace edition. Love, heartache, and heartbreak, MySpace style. So for me, MySpace was something that I jumped on in my freshman year of high school. In that freshman year of high school, I was a player for real. You can go ask Puff Daddy. And the thing was that I knew I was a player for real because I made sure I talked to or had a girlfriend from a different school than where I was at. Because I had suffered a great crushing blow to me. I had dated a girl when I was in middle school, and I really liked her. And then in a casual sense of things, that thing ended by my 8th grade year. In my 8th grade year, I was just a soldier. I was just out there just talking to whoever and just enjoying life. I'd have a girlfriend for a week or two, something like that. It would blossom. But the thing about the long distance high school, middle school relationships, whatever you want to call them, let's just stick with high school because middle school, we don't need to talk about that. High school was that when it came time for these fucking rival football games, and I did say fucking rival football games, every time that we would beat them or lose to them, and that year, my freshman year, we won a state championship in football. So, we thrashed a few teams. Some teams beat us, but, whatever it is what it is. But we were state champions. So I would lose a girlfriend every fucking week because of this. But MySpace, though, I was a genius on this motherfucker. Let me tell you. I would get in here, and next thing you know, I learned how to code. So I had a raining letters coming down, and music coming, playing, all this stuff. And my favorite color is purple. So, I had the purple rain coming down, and I'm not talking about Prince, I'm just talking about the name J.R. Sparrow going up and down and all the letters going around. And I was playing the latest music at that time, and I think, let's just say Come Home With Me by Cameron. Everybody was into Hey Ma, Oh Boy. So he had classics. And then Welcome to New York City, welcome to New York City. Now these things were amazing because this was the first time that we was messaging. You could send pictures, and it sent pictures slow as fuck, but MySpace was a whole nother place that don't nobody even, if you weren't in that time, you just don't understand. So that's how I communicated. You could see my top friends, you could see who was in top, I think it was the top 25, I forgot, it might have been more than that, but you could see who was on my list, who I was feeling. You knew who my girlfriend was, and that was the downfall of MySpace. An idiot like me, and yes, I called myself an idiot in this instance, I would show off whoever I was talking to. I would just let in the bio, whatever, whoever was messaging me. I was letting them know what was going on, if we was going to be at Fun Quest, if we going to Movies 10, and different things like that. Now, I was smooth. I didn't lose no girl to no dude at the movie theater, not like that, because like I said, I was a true player for real. Ask Puff Daddy. And to me, though, MySpace told too much information. It was the beginning of what we live now. And reflecting back on it now, I'm like, damn, MySpace set us all up to what the fuck we are today. Motherfuckers taking pictures all the time and always making sure that we're documenting shit. Because before MySpace, I didn't give a goddamn about a picture. I had a phone. I was worried about ringtones. I was worried about MP3s. I was worried about playing music from my phone. That was a highlight of my technical advance. I cared nothing about photography. The one time I cared about photography, I bought a digital camera that you could put a floppy disk in. And it lasted all of a little bit of time. And then I told my mom, take that shit to the pawn shop and sell it and get me some money. And she did. Only thing that I worried about technology wise like that was playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on my PlayStation 2 and playing my Xbox and running around with that. So this MySpace thing was jumping, and I'm telling you, it jumped and thumped all the way through high school. I mean, it went out in the world with me until maybe 05 is when things started shifting for me from there. And when things started shifting from there, that will lead into the next episode that I'll be talking about. The next episode I'll be talking about is about Facebook. Facebook killed MySpace, and I will always thank Mark Zuckerberg for doing that, because it ushered in social media, and social media has helped hindered and hurt us and done some great things for us too, but it's connected people. He had a stronger vision on how to connect people, and that was something that got me there. Now, MySpace crushed me in this instance with females because it gave away too much information too early, so they knew what to expect. They didn't, not saying about the skill or the razzle dazzle that I was providing in my bravado or whatever persona I was at that time, but it gave away too much knowledge about, what I was looking for and all this other stuff. And I didn't pay attention to all the stuff that I did in the bio. Even the music sometimes was told on me. So MySpace, no thank you. I'm glad you're gone. I mean, Justin Timberlake bought you whatever. But at its height, it was the most popular thing and it was ridiculous. But it did cost me quite a few girlfriends.
It can be hard to teach your kids about how their emotions can affect their actions and attitudes. Sometimes it is the smallest thing that can make us angry and react in unkind ways. What Should Dragon Do follows Dragon and her two roommates as they navigate the everyday irritations of living together. Dragon responds in anger when things don't always go her way. Through question and answer, kids learn how to choose patience and kindness and how to make better choices. Written by Stephanie Webb with beautiful and colorful illustrations by Kids Art, What Should Dragon Do will make you laugh as you read about Dragon and her adventures with her friends. What Should Dragon Do can be ordered online through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Chapters Indigo, or directly from the publisher at friesenpress.com. It is also available as an audiobook on Audible.
Please follow WV Uncommonplace on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, where we have some great content, Facebook, LinkedIn. Hit up the merch store at onecommonplace.square.site. Join the email list from the website, and rate, subscribe, and give feedback from your favorite podcatcher. And lastly, thanks for listening, and tune into the next episode.